Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy. Today we're comparing the Raptor to the Silverado ZR2. I'll include a link to the Larry Miller, Ford, and Chevy's websites in the description down below. They provided us with both of the trucks. Link to my car buying guide as well. Let's get into it. Powering the Raptor is a twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6. It goes through a 10-speed. Fuel economy is 14 around town, 18 on the highway. Power outputs 450 horsepower, 510 pound-feet of torque. Powering the Chevy is a 3-liter turbo diesel inline 6 that goes through a 10-speed. Fuel economy is 20 around town, 22 on the highway, with power outputs being 305 horsepower and then 495 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this comparison, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. At the center of the hood on the Raptor, you've got this raised vent piece that has the Raptor logo on it. The ZR2 also has a raised section, but it has the Duramax badge, no venting on this. Now the Raptor has amber lights because it's over 80 inches wide. The ZR2 just has the regular Silverado lights, it's not over 80 inches wide. Now I've got this giant Ford logo at the center of the grille with the Raptor, whereas the ZR2 badge is this little offset badge in the grille. The biggest thing is the Chevy bow tie there. The Raptor has rigid fog lights. It also has skid plate protection, a bash plate up front, and tow hooks as well. The ZR2 has fog lights. It's got beefy recovery points and this custom bumper from AEV and skid plate protection. So I'd say the Raptor definitely has an aggressive off-road truck appearance, and so does the ZR2. The Raptor has 35-inch tall tires wrapped around 17-inch wheels. The ZR2 has 33-inch tall tires wrapped around 18-inch wheels. The Raptor has independent front suspension. The ZR2 also has independent front suspension. No steps or sliders with the ZR2, but the Raptor does have side steps. The Raptor has live valve Fox shocks and its coil sprung. The ZR2 has the DSSV Multimatic shocks and its leaf sprung. Now the side profile, you can see the Raptor has that wide body Baja truck appearance, whereas the ZR2 is a standard body, but it still looks very rugged. The Raptor has an outlet in the bed, it also has LED lights, and it already has spray and liner from the factory. The ZR2 also has an outlet, LED lights, and spray and liner from the factory. The Raptor has this built-in tailgate step system with a little grab handle right there, and we've got a ruler here on the tailgate. The Silverado also has a tailgate step system. The handle is up top and no ruler, I suppose. Now the Raptor has a fancy power-up tailgate. The Silverado with this tailgate is manual. The Raptor has these really cool taillights out back, and then you can see here with the giant Ford logo. Silverado taillights are very boxy, and you get this custom decal from AEV. Now the Raptor has a pretty aggressive bumper. It's got pretty aggressive exhaust tips as well as recovery points, and then the spare tires underneath. The Silverado gets an aggressive bumper with this AEV package. You got recovery points, and then again spare tire underneath, and they've hidden the exhaust tips for departure angle. But there is the rear end of the Raptor, and there is the rear end of the Silverado ZR2. The Raptor has nice orange stitching and padding here on the door panel. You also have that cool trim piece, and this comes with a B&O sound system. We've got these leather seats with the Raptor logo on them. They also have suede inserts. There's nice underseat storage with the Raptor. Space in the back of the Raptor is fantastic. We also have a storage pocket. Cup holders here in the back. We've got vents, heated seats, and a bunch of charging ports. Now the ZR2 interior is definitely bright with that neon yellow stitching, and that trim that goes across is pretty cool. Now that theme of bright continues on to the seats with the ZR2. You also have behind the seat storage, as well as under seat storage. Legroom in the ZR2 feels to be pretty similar to the Raptor. Just like the Raptor, we got cup holders, we got some charging ports, not a full outlet though, but we do have heated seats. Front door panel of the Raptor continues the theme with the orange. We've got automatic windows for the front two in the Raptor, power folding mirrors. It also comes with memory seats and blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. The Raptor weighs just under 6,000 pounds and has 1,393 pounds of payload capacity. Really nice front seats up here with the Raptor, really cool bolstering and all of that, and they're power adjustable. The steering wheel is power adjustable in the Raptor. It comes with auto stop start, you got all your light controls, and you have power adjustable pedals too. Now the front door panel in the ZR2 continues that theme of just being bright and neon. Front two windows are automatic, mirrors power fold in, and you got memory seats. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors too. 1,090 is the payload capacity with the ZR2, and this weighs a little bit more than the Raptor at about 6,100 pounds. AEV there on the headrest, and then again with the bright seats. Power adjustable steering wheel, you've got your heads-up display controls. You got your light control dial here, as well as an advanced four-wheel drive system. All the buttons are here on the side. And you probably noticed your drive mode select and tow haul mode select is also built into that area. The Raptor comes with a really cool steering wheel with fat grips. You can customize the steering feel, the suspension, the exhaust, and look at those paddle shifters. The Raptor also has a full digital gauge cluster, as well as a heads-up display. It comes equipped with a 360 camera, and a very modern infotainment system that is quick to respond. It also comes with a trailer backup system, trailer brake controls, and just like the Silverado, it has an advanced four-wheel drive system, and this also has a rear locking differential in a bunch of different drive modes. You've got dual zone climate with this, heated and ventilated seats, and a heated steering wheel. Solid storage up front with a wireless phone charging pad, and you got the shifter with the nice stitching. There's also plenty of center console space. You have a top and a bottom glove box and nice trim across the dash. This truck comes with 6 auxiliary switches, power sliding rear window, no sunroof though. The Silverado just comes with the regular Silverado steering wheel, but it does at least have some paddle shifters. And just like the Raptor, we have a heads-up display. We also have a full digital gauge cluster. This also comes equipped with a 360 camera system, as well as a responsive infotainment system. Not quick as the Ford though. Now, something that's really cool about the ZR2 is it has front and rear diff locks. It also has hill descent control. Trailer brake controls, which are always important. Dual zone climate with heated and ventilated seats. Plenty of storage here with a big center console and a wireless phone charging pad and an outlet up front too. Soft touch trim all across the dash. And then just like the Raptor, you got a double glove box. This also comes with a camera rear view mirror. And then we've got a power sliding rear window and a sunroof. The Raptor stickers are about $82,000. The Silverado ZR2 also stickers for about $82,000. Let's see which one performs the best. Well, F-150 Raptor. So, we've got really comfortable seats. So one thing that I do like about Fords is they do a really good job with their seat ergonomics in terms of your seating position, and they're obviously very adjustable from that perspective. But yeah, seating position's good, and then the cushioning's also really nice. And so when you put it all together, the seats end up being really comfortable. In the standard Raptor, if you get the more bucket type seats that are in the 37 package or the R, those are not the worst seats on the planet, but they're not nearly as comfortable as these seats. And you know, Ford, it seems like they're trying to improve their interiors a bit. I mean, you still have the kind of plasticky feel, some trim that doesn't feel the most high quality, but you know, I think they're trying to make some improvements with that. Love the torque of the Raptor. Even with this baseline EcoBoost, it feels powerful. I'd say as long as you don't get the 37s. When you upgrade to the 37s, the engine feels like it's pushing, but it's not bad. It's not the worst thing on the planet. Now, ride quality with the live valve and being coil sprung in the rear is really good. It's a very comfortable ride, and the handling's good too for such a big truck. And it's like 6,000 pounds, but it goes around corners and everything quite well. It handles and drives better than you would think, given the overall size of the vehicle and the weight of the vehicle as well. Pop it into the sport mode here. Drive mode dial's kind of fun. Oh, we can finally move and escape the minivan madness. It's quick to shift. Sounds pretty good for a V6. Actually, we'll keep it in sport mode for a minute. And the suspension is still amazingly comfortable, even in the sport mode. It's supposed to firm things up in the sport mode, and it does, but it doesn't make it uncomfortable by any means. Yeah, this is a nice drive. Very little body roll for such a big vehicle. It's the magic of live valve. Yeah, this is aggressive. So, in summary, the F-150 Raptor is amazingly capable off-road. I own 2 of these. Amazingly capable off-road. More capability than most people need. Great at high speed, and is good at crawling as long as you can fit down an obstacle. The one big problem with this is it's a big vehicle, so it's hard to fit through a lot of stuff with crawling. And then on-road, it's basically a luxury car. Super comfortable seats, really comfortable ride. This nice big floaty ride, and then it also kind of drives like a sports car. It handles really well. So it combines a lot of really fun stuff into a pickup truck, but it also costs $80,000. So fun and off-road capability and pickup truck capability all combined into one doesn't come cheap. Take a second for the diesel to start up. But let's see how this compares to the F-150 Raptor. And this does right off the bat feel like a heavier vehicle. And it makes sense, right? The Ford is a little bit lighter, but it's also just, it's wider, right? The weight's distributed through a larger kind of, I think this length is the same, but the width is greater in the Raptor. So it's distributed through a larger vehicle, so it makes it feel like lighter on its toes. Whereas narrow body with heavier weight, right, it's gonna have that kind of clunkier, bigger feel. Diesel's great. I will say that. The diesel sounds fantastic. I like this sound way more than the EcoBoost in the Raptor. It's definitely more of a, I don't know, occasion. Seats are not as comfortable, but I do like the trim on the door panel, and some of the, it still has plastics, but the plastics don't feel so cheap and chintzy like they do in the Ford. The Ford plastics just don't feel quite as durable. And this has got some torque. Yeah, and the ride's not quite as cloud-like as the Ford, but it's still comfortable. When you go over bumps, the Ford, again, kind of floats over them. This, it handles them kind of like a regular pickup truck, but the dampening with the Multimatics it's good. Yeah, definitely feel the width difference. This is a lot easier to go around corners and everything. It's a lot easier. Not saying it handles better, it's just smaller. Man, I really do enjoy the torque here. See, this is what you do. This is what nice people do. If they're turning left, and I understand that lane goes both ways, but it's like, if you don't have to use it, be nice. Makes the world so much easier for the rest of us. Okay, this person's turning. Not nearly as quick as the Raptor, of course. But it's a diesel. It's not about acceleration, it's about torque. And it's got some torque. So, Raptor versus ZR2. I mean, it's kind of tough because AEV does really good work on their bumpers. The AEV bumpers and skid plates are better than what Ford's offering from the factory with the Raptor. The Raptor stuff isn't bad by any means. It's actually pretty heavy duty. I've experienced that in real life, but this stuff ain't bad. This stuff is not bad at all. So I think the Raptor's probably a better value at this because you get bigger tires, and I've crawled both trucks. This definitely is nice with the narrow body in terms of fitting down obstacles, but the Raptor actually crawls really well even though it doesn't have a front locker like this. And so the Raptor just seems to provide a little bit more utility. And so that's kind of the way that and again, more comfortable seats, more comfortable suspension, so it just seems like that's a little better. It would be cool to have a diesel Raptor. So one thing that, like I said, I love about this is the diesel, so let me know which one you choose.